welcome back to my channel. Today I am very excited because I'm going to show you guys my everyday updated, I should say, makeup routine. Makeup routine. Sorry. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a wonderful spring. Can't wait for summer and all that stuff. So I'm going to show you guys what I've been doing. I've been testing out a lot of makeup products and stuff like that. Some of them are probably still the same, but that's okay because I've been experimenting since I like doing that. Also, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and also turn on the notification bell to get notifications when I edit a video and upload it onto here. So, without further ado, let's get on to the video. Okay, so I already put on sunscreen first and stuff like that, and I already wet my beauty blender. It's kind of gross, I'm sorry. This is the Tarte beauty blender, which I really love this beauty blender a lot. And then I'm just gonna take my badescu spray in aloe, chamomile, and lavender, and I just like to spray a little bit on this. I don't know why, I just do. Plus, I don't like wasting products. Thank you, Skincare by Erin, for that. Also, I already put on sunscreen, which is a part of my skincare routine. So if you would like to see a skincare routine, comment down below. So now I'm gonna go on ahead and start my makeup. It's starting to get a little bit warmer here in Texas and stuff like that, but my skin is seriously dry during the summer months. Well, coming out from the winter months and into the summer, my skin just, it's dry here and it's hot and stuff like that. But for now, I'll move on to this. I'm going to use the Tarte Base Tape Primer, which I love this stuff. I'm going to take about 2 pumps, like that. What I really love about this primer is that it is very, very, very hydrating. And I mean hydrating. Because my skin is kind of in the middle between, what do they call it? Combination, oily, sometimes dry. But this stuff is very, very refreshing. Especially during the summer. Okay, so now I got that. I'm going to move on to setting my eyes. I learned this from Nikia, something like that. I'll link her video down below where she actually, struggles with oily eyes, makeup, your eyeshadow creases and stuff like that. It is not fun. And I'll be honest, it isn't. So what she did, she took a concealer brush with some concealer, and then she baked her eyes with the translucent setting powder. So I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna just take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade 16N Fairlight Neutral. Definitely not a beauty guru. Also, just a reminder, I am not, nor way, nor shape of form, a beauty guru. So if I do something wrong, of course, I welcome some comments or some tips, but don't shame me for being not great. So I'm just taking the concealer and my mirror, and what I'm going to do is I'm basically putting a light coat of it all over my eye. So it'll look like this. And yes, it is crazy, I know. But trust me. This is gonna work. And I definitely think it is going to work for those summer months. Because summer months, I sweat and it's, yeah. So just like that. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my ring finger, because your eyes are the most sensitive area of the face, and I am just going to blend this out just to melt it into my skin. Just basically melt it in, which the warmth of your finger does that. But don't forget about the corners of your eyes and your brow bone, because your eyebrows get eyeshadow there too. Okay, like that. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna try something out. I'm gonna take the same concealer brush, and since I got acne thanks to maskne, I'm just gonna spot conceal and let it sit, and maybe that'll help. Because it's kind of unsanitary to, you know, take this and then just all over my face. Like, I don't know, it's just unsanitary, which, yes, I know. I have acne. I've suffered with acne for years and years. You probably can't see it on camera, but I do. But it is okay, because acne is just a part of life, and we have to embrace it, kind of, sometimes. But I've had bad acne forever, but then I go through a period of time where it does get better, and then all of a sudden it doesn't. So it just depends on that. And I think spot concealing might help a lot more than, you know, just taking the applicator and putting it on my face, because bacteria. Okay, so now I look a little bit crazy, which it's alright. And then I'm gonna take the applicator from the Shape Tape, and then I'm gonna put some on my eyes, just to cover up the dark circles, because I have dark circles, and I like to do 3 dots because a little bit of this goes a long way. It really does. So then I'm gonna go on ahead and take my beauty blender, and I'm just gonna blend out the concealer. Because I mean, do I have a brush to use it? I do, but I prefer beauty blenders. Some people love beauty blenders. Other people love using brushes. I don't know. It's a preference. I prefer beauty blenders because I feel like I'm gonna blend it out a lot more, in my opinion. So, but I don't do my eyes first, but that's the beauty about makeup. You can do whatever you want. It doesn't matter. And I love this concealer because it is full coverage, and so far it's not bad. It's covering and stuff like that. Okay, so now I'm moving on to foundation, and I'm using the Tarte Face Tape foundation in the shade 16N Fairlight Neutral. And honestly, I hate having foundation in the back of my hands because I forget to wash it off, and makeup remover is just bad for the environment. So I would take these paint things that you would put paint in, get them at like Dollar Tree, Dollar General, and stuff like that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a little bit in here, maybe a little bit more, like that. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to actually take my finger, and it's okay, I'm not in my work clothes yet, and I'm just gonna dot my face. Don't worry, my hands are clean. Bring some down the neck too, because you have to blend the neck. Nose. Boop, 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 boop. I like making noises, okay? So don't make fun of me for this. Alright, so now I look a little bit more crazy, but that's okay. And I'm just gonna take the foundation and wipe it on my blender, on my beauty blender, might as well. And now, taking the other side, and then I'm just gonna blend it out. And what I love about this foundation is very, 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 very full coverage as well. So the combination between my concealer and the foundation, like, it works wonders. Even underneath the mask, like, after I'm done, like, sweating and stuff like that from where I work. By the way, I work at an amusement park here in local Texas, which is so much fun. But I'm definitely gonna vlog about it one of these days, where all of us get together and hang out and have fun. But like I said, as you can kind of tell, it covers up all the acne, all the scarring, and stuff like that, and I'm very happy about that. So, yeah. Once I feel like it's totally blended out, can't forget the neck. Looks totally blended. I love it. Alright. So now I'm going to take the Tarte Shape Tape setting powder. It just looks like this. Hold on. Sorry about that. Had to shut the door. And I'm going to take the Real Techniques oval shadow brush. It could be any type of fluffy brush like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take a little bit of setting powder. But it has to be translucent setting powder. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this all over my eye. Just to help set it. And I believe this combination does work. Whenever I wear eyeshadow, it always creased when I was working. It was because of the dry, hot heat and stuff like that. Like, it just sucked. So, I now do this and it saved my eyes. Alright. And now I'm taking my beauty blender again and that same translucent powder. One thing I hate about translucent setting powder is that it does get everywhere, but that's okay. And what I'm going to do is I am actually going to take a lot of it like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bake my entire eye. And this will help it set. So, but I also would like to know if you guys love wearing makeup, what is your favorite makeup product? I personally love Tarte for their just products and stuff like that. I've been going, pretty much all my Tarte products I love because of the full coverage, and I found that my skin just likes Tarte, and I do too. Okay, so I think that's all the setting powder I'm gonna get. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, it's just going everywhere, but it's okay. Okay. One more. And I personally love using beauty blenders for this. So this is, like, you could use it however you want. Okay, now that that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and let this set. But I'm also been into this whole cream contour, well, not cream contour, cream bronzer and stuff like that because, well, natural, and I'm a natural person. So I'm gonna use my Tartius Pro Glow palette from Tarte, which, love this palette. Comes with some highlights and some creams, as you can tell. Love this thing. And I'm gonna take the Morphe M439 brush to stipple the cream bronzer on. And I don't go crazy with bronzer or anything like that because that's just me. So I just go like this, and then I'm just gonna stipple it on my face. It may look crazy, but don't worry. But don't worry, we'll blend it out, I promise. I'm not very good at this, so don't forget the hairline, because I want to blend out that hairline. Do the other cheekbone. And don't forget about the jawline. And I really love cream products because it's just more, I don't know, easier, I guess, than powder, but plus you can just build it up. Alright, so now I'm taking a big old fluffy brush like this, and then I'm just gonna blend it out. Kind of just go all over it. The powder will calm it down, so don't worry. Like that. And then I'm going to take the Morphe X Maddie Ziegler cheek and lip mousse in the shade Pinky Swear, which I love this stuff, as you can tell. And it's a nice pink shade because I like the shade. And I'm going to take the Real Techniques 221 brush, which is called the, Custom Complexion Brush. And I use this for my cream blushes only. And I use it out in the mid section. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of this, not a lot, and then I'm just going to smile and just stipple it in. And sometimes it'll go down, but I prefer it at mid because I want mid coverage as much as I can. So if you have not tried Maddie Ziegler's collection from Morphe, you guys need to. I love it. Okay. Like that. And I'm definitely switching. This is more for everyday, but I'm definitely going to try the other one, which is more corally for the summer, called Peach Out. That'll be for next time. Alright, same thing. Take a fluffy brush, kind of just blend it out, kind of just combine it together. But it's going to get drowned out by setting powder before you know. And then I'm just going to take a regular fluffy brush from the Real Techniques, and it's a blush brush. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get rid of all the loose powder on my face. Like that. And then I'm taking the powder brush from Real Techniques with the Tarte Shape Tape Pressed Powder in 15N Fair Light Neutral. I am not a beauty guru. I am sorry, guys. Alright, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit and stipple it in, press it into my face, basically just to combine everything together. And I love Real Techniques brushes so much because they are so they are affordable. And what I love about them is that they are just nice on my face. And they don't shed as crazy as like other brushes do. Now, as you can see here, I still have some blush left, which is good. Like that. Alright. Next, we're moving on to eyebrows. And this is a new product I've been kind of just trying, and I actually really like this combination that I've been doing. So personally, I like to start with eyebrows first. That's just preference. But I am actually going to take this spoolie, and I'm just going to comb out my brows a little bit. I don't fill in my eyebrows that crazy, but I want to try the soap brows and stuff like that. So now the newest product I'm taking is the Anastasia brow styling wax. And I love this stuff because my eyebrows like to go everywhere, even after I set it and stuff like that, which is not fun. So this is what it looks like. It's clear. I don't know if you can see it, I'm sorry. And then I'm just gonna take the spoolie side of the Real Techniques Eyebrow Duo, which has an angle brow, which I don't really use it, but it has a spoolie. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take a little bit from here. And then what I'm gonna do with my eyebrows, I'm gonna go a little bit up. And what I wanna do is I wanna frame my face. Because, like I always said, I'm gonna enhance the things that God gave me, but cover up the imperfections that I don't like. If that makes any sense. And then I kind of just brush them out to one side, which looks good. Alright, so those are my eyebrows so far. And then what I'm gonna do next, I've used this thing for 3 years, so I know, I'm sorry. I am using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Taupe, which the lady at Sephora, I could have gone blonde, I could use blonde, I could use taupe. So today I'm using taupe. And taupe is good, I love this. And then I'm gonna take the Morphe M165 angle brush, looks like that. And I don't fill them in like crazy or anything like that. And as you can tell, I need to put like castor oil or something in there because it is dried out. And I kind of just make my eyebrows look natural as much as I can. And yeah, I love, the only thing from Anastasia that I will actually get is their eyebrow stuff, because I don't know, I personally love their eyebrow products a lot more. And I just fill in those sparse areas, which is going well. Because I do have a little bit of sparse going on, but nothing too crazy. I'm sorry if I'm backing away from the camera, guys, but my mirror's right here. So, but I might just hold on to it so you guys can see. And now that my eyebrows look nuts, taking my spoolie again, and I'm just gonna blend and brush them out because I don't like a lot. Whoop! I don't like a lot, but crazy eyebrows, but I want enough where it's gonna look good, where it's natural. So I will just brush out my eyebrows until I feel like they are fine, which kind of is good, like that. And then what I do, I'm taking the Anastasia clear brow gel, which I have never found a great brow gel ever until I saw this, and also the combination with the brow freeze. My eyebrows look on. I love that my eyebrows look a certain way, and I'm glad they stay like this until I take it off, until I take off my makeup and get ready for bed, which is awesome. Okay, now that that's done and all that stuff, I'm now gonna move on to my eyes, which I honestly love doing eyes now, like eyeshadow and stuff like that. Whoop! I think it's because I've gotten more comfortable and a little bit more, I wouldn't say confident, I've gotten a lot more just confident with it. if that makes sense. You know what I mean? It probably does. So I have quite a few eyeshadow palettes, which are down here, as you can tell. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna use today. I might do a brown look, or should I take Morphe's palette? Maddie Ziegler's palette. You know what? We're gonna play with Morphe Maddie Ziegler, the Imagination palette today. Which, love it. Love it, love it, love it. And I got this for Christmas. And as you can tell, love the colors so much. I love the colors. So, and it does have a mirror, which is good. So I'm gonna use the mirror instead. And first, I'm gonna take this Real Techniques base shadow brush, which looks like this, and I'm gonna take the shade. I think I'm gonna take the shade Maddie Girl, which looks like a pinky shade right there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this all over my eyes, kind of act like as a base. And you can go messy as you want with this. So, yeah. And if you don't know who Maddie Ziegler is, she is a dancer from Dance Moms. And if you know, and she is very pretty. She does really good with makeup. She does have a YouTube channel and stuff like that, so you guys should. And yeah, and she has a sister named Mackenzie. So they're all from like the Dance Moms franchise. And yeah, love them to death. I love every single one of the girls from Dance Moms. I'm gonna be very sad when I hit pan on some of these colors. Honestly, really, I'm going to be sad. Okay. Once I feel like I have enough on there on the base, now I go in with a transition shade. So I'm gonna take this brush right here, which I use that for transition, which I got from Amazon. Okay, but it doesn't have a name. Sorry. But I am gonna take the shade Latte, which is this one right here. And it's a nice brown shade. And I'm just gonna put this in my crease. So I guess we'll call this my transition shade. And I have deep set eyes, which does make it difficult because I can't do too much colors, otherwise it's gonna make me, otherwise I'll look like a raccoon. So I just put on a little bit of Latte. Like that. I also have hazel eyes and brown always, and different colors like browns and stuff like that always somehow make my eyes stand out and pop, which is good. Okay. So next I'm gonna take, this brush. It's an ankle brush, also from Amazon. And I'm going to take the shade M3, another color I really love. And I kind of just tap off the excess, and then that's also going in my crease. But more on the outer part. And yeah. But like I said before, it helps me bring out my eyes a lot more, like, I don't know, just brown eyeshadow and stuff like that, or brown eyeliner and brown mascara always somehow makes my eyes stand out. and brings them out, which I love. And that's a part of doing makeup that I love doing, is just bringing out my eyes. Okay. And then I'm just going to take this brush from Real Techniques, and it's a deluxe crease brush, but I use this as a overall blend and out brush, like that. And then I'm taking the Real Techniques, as a double-sided one, so I use the oval shadow for the powder, which will go towards the end. But I'm also using this pointed crease brush, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go lightly in the shade Kenny, which looks like a burnt orange, I guess, or a red, I don't know. Like, not too much, not too crazy. And I'm just gonna put a little bit on the outer corner of my eye and my crease, just for an extra pop of color. And this really ties my look together. And like I said before, I'm not a beauty guru. I'm not that great, so I'm sorry. If you're seeing, like, if you want to see, like, something extravagant and stuff like that, I don't really do extravagant. But I'll get there. But I'm nowhere near as good as beauty guru, so... And, ooh, yeah, like it. I like it. Alright, back to using this. Okay, now it's time for shimmers. And so today I'm going to take this Tarte eyeshadow brush. It looks very fluffy and stuff like that. And I think I'm going to do 3 shimmers today, because why not? With this look, I'm going with this look. And I'm going to go outside dark, in the middle is like middle-ish, and then light. So it's going to look like a ombre effect, I guess we'll say. So what am I thinking of? I think I'm going to take the shade Godfather down here, which is a nice one, a nice shade. And that will go on the outer corner of my eye a little bit. It's so pretty. I love Maddie's palette. This is a palette I like to reach for sometimes to do my makeup. Sometimes I'll flip back and forth and use the In the Bloom one from Tarte. It just depends on how I'm feeling. So, not too crazy, just a little bit. And I need to ask, hey Siri. I'm also watching the time because I gotta go to work. I'll have to be there at 4:15, so yeah. Alright, now with Godfather, I'm gonna take the shade God Mom, which looks like this sparkly one right here. Love it. Yeah, let's do the other side. Maybe I'll do something crazy, more glamorous. I don't know yet. And it is so pretty. I love this shade. I don't go too crazy with the shimmers because I want everything to look blended, and I don't know. I just want to look natural as much as I can. If that makes any sense. Probably not. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Alright, so now I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to go in the shade Angel, which looks like this. It looks so pretty. I love it. And too bad you can't take out the excess, tap it out, but I'm going to put it on the eye towards the inner corner, and I love how blendable the shades are because they're just easy to blend. And like that. And yeah, those are that's my eyeshadow. Not bad, love doing it. All right, now I'm taking a, hold on, sorry. 2:41. Okay, good. Still got time. Now I'm just taking the flat brush like this that looks like an angle brush but is flatter from Amazon, obviously. And I'm just going to take the shade Pantera, which is a black eyeshadow, and I'm going to use that as my eyeliner because I love natural eyeshadow. Oops, that was my iPad going off. I like using just regular normal brown or black eyeshadow as eyeliner because I don't know, just liquid eyeliner, it gets everywhere, is just too much to me. And I just make a nice line with it. And what I love about, and it's just nice, I can see a difference and it just makes my eyes like pop out a lot more. And then liquid eyeliner. So yeah. Okay, like that. And then I'll take an angle brush. It just depends on the day. It really depends on the day. And I think I'm gonna take the shade and no. I think I'm gonna take the shade for my under eyes, like right here. Why don't I go with the shade ASAP? Yeah. And then we'll just line my lower lash line a little bit. Now this is the part I have to be really, really, really careful with it because my eyes like to water for some weird reason because I don't really do the lower lash line that often. But we'll see. And it's looking like it's looking pretty. And just don't put it on the waterline. I know I've seen people do that, but I personally don't like it. Okay. Whew. And I'm looking at my big old mirror and I actually really like it, so I think I'm gonna keep it. And then last brush, taking this fluffy shadow brush like this, and I'm gonna go in with Butterfly Fantasy, which is on top of here. And I'm just gonna put this on the corner of my eyes and my brow bone. Because you can't forget to highlight your brow bone and the corners of your eyes, ladies. You can't. You just can't. Like that. Great. And I think I'm going to use the mirror because I love the mirror. And on the Maddie Ziegler palette. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going back in with the same translucent powder that I used at the beginning. And what this is going to do, it is going to capture the oils from my eyes. Tap it off. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tap very lightly. So that way I can take them back, and I can also just help clean up my face too. Okay, so now we got that going. Now we'll move on to mascara. And I'm gonna take my rose gold eyelash curler, which I love, and just curl my eyelashes because my eyelashes are small. Okay, and then for mascara, I'm gonna take the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. Love this mascara. This is probably my most favorite one because it lengthens and it also separates my eyelashes so much that is like I don't really need like another one sometimes. Unless I do, it just depends on the day. And then I'm just gonna coat my eyelashes a little bit with this mascara. Love it. Same with Benefit, like I love their mascaras. I won't, and Tarte, but it really depends on the day. Sometimes I'll switch it. It just depends on how I'm feeling or what my mood is for makeup. And also comment down below if you make funny faces, because I do. And I don't think I'm going to put on powder blush or powder bronzer because I feel like it's fine. So I'm going to put this back because I'm already done with it. Take back my mirror from Revlon. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back into my Messy Dirty Tartius Pro Glow palette. And what I'm going to do, I am going to take my Real Tiny setting brush, but I use this as a highlight, and I'm gonna go in with the shade Stunner, which is very pretty right here. Not a lot, just a little bit. And then I'm just gonna highlight my cheek. My cheeks. My forehead, can't forget about the nose because I love my nose, my Cupid's bow, and of course, chin. Like that. And then after that, I go on ahead and just take the same brush again and just blend it. Like kind of just stipple it in. I don't necessarily blend it, but like that. And then I'm going to take Q-tip, thank you Maddie, and get rid of the foundation and concealer off my lips. And I think I'm going to do some not red lip liner. What am I saying? I'm gonna take the shade. What shade am I taking today? Nope. I'm gonna take the shade Forever Rose from L'Oreal, which kind of goes well with everything. So we're gonna do that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to line my lips, which I'm really trying out different. Oh, I forgot chapstick. How silly of me. Did I forget chapstick? And I'm gonna use Chap Ice, and it has SPF 15, which is smart. To kind of just moisturize my lips because my lips are seriously so dry here. They are very dry here. Which is nuts, I know. But I'm going to pick out the perfect lip gloss. So that'll match. And it's not going as well as I thought it was. Okay, I got it. So like I said, I'm going back with the Forever Rose lip liner from L'Oreal, which looks like this. Color, love it. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just do my lips. Which I'm not very good at, so don't come at me. Like that, and it's not bad actually. And then I am going to take the Balm Creamy Lip Stain in the shade Aloha, which kind of looks like this, and I think I'm gonna like this combo. Only a little bit. Like that. And then I'm gonna pack this with me in my purse. Alright, so now I'm gonna take the Tarte Stay Spray, setting spray. Love this stuff. Shake it up, and then I'm just gonna turn off my fan. And then I'm gonna spray my face. Okay, so now we got that, and then I'm gonna take my beauty blender, and what I like to do, I like to just blend the setting spray into my skin so that way nothing moves. And then we are done. Yay! So that is the end of my makeup routine. I hope you guys like it. This is just something I've been practicing or like switching out every once in a while, and honestly, I really like it. So if you did, comment down below what you want to see next, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!